for a reason, but if it weren't for really just one pitch, this could have been a different ball game. You guys were right there with him the whole way.
It was a good ball game except for the ending. I mean, we did a lot of things right. We pitched well enough. We had some really good at-bats. Could have maybe added on a little bit and had a close call at home. And where if they would have called him safe, they probably couldn't have turned it the other way, as far as what I could tell. Dozier's ball to right, Mickey's ball to left. But, we had a lead. And, Taylor Rogers has been tremendous. He leads the American League in holds. You just hate to see a home run on 0-2 pitch. I'm sure he'll tell you that, too. He just didn't get it where he wanted to. So, it's a tough loss when you play as well as you did, and you just couldn't finish it off.
Bartolo Colon, strong start there, then things came apart in the fifth. Where would you see? I mean, obviously just a couple of mistake pitches he'd like back.
I don't even know if it's necessarily came apart. I mean, these guys are making adjustments. They got very aggressive, a lot of first pitch swings, just trusting that they'd get the bat on the ball. And, they elevated a couple that got out of the park and had a chance to get out of it there until we got the two-out base hit up the middle. I thought that he threw the ball overall pretty well, kind of similarly last time, but he went a little bit farther for us. So I thought overall he had a pretty good night.
An impressive night at the plate from Eddie Rosario. What have you noticed lately in him? A couple great games here now.
Well, Rosie's, he's going to have games where he's going to stand out. And, facing the lefty tonight and staying in there and going the other way with the double and the homer and, got the fortuitous bounce on the one that skipped by the left fielder there to put us ahead. But, he's just, I think he's understanding if he wants to compete against the lefties, he's got to stay in there a little better, and tonight he got good results.
With Colon, did you see enough from him that he'll stay in the rotation, or just look to determine, or what's the plan?
Right now he's scheduled to pitch on Sunday. We are going to make a move to get Garcia on. Kyle's going to be optioned down to Rochester.
How tough was that, considering he pitched pretty well on Saturday?
Pardon?
How tough was that with how well he pitched on Saturday?
His last two starts are pretty good, Houston, and then followed up with his last start. We needed to make a spot, and we talked about various things we could do moving forward, and I want to keep Kyle ready as opposed to put him in the bullpen. I think, for him to have a chance to come back, and if something were to happen to a rotation, I'd rather have him taking his regular turn down there for the Red Wings.
This atmosphere of 50,000 people can kind of catch up with you, but you must have been impressed with the way, even when the game was tied and took the lead, that you guys came back.
I don't know. I mean, I think for a lot of guys, the first time in the park, and everyone knows what the Dodgers are doing this year. When the first pitch is thrown, you just try to go out and play. Both pitchers were sharp early, and kind of had, felt like a National League game with the tempo, and the pitchers getting a couple at bats on each side. It's tougher to score, and runs, obviously very valuable. So, yeah, the guy stood up to the test fine. We just, one of those few nights where Taylor, had a little bit of a hiccup, but. Nothing bad to say about that guy, what he's done for us.
2 straight curves. In case of, it didn't look like he could hit them. They're just one too many, though, for him.
He's got a great breaking pitch, and, he throws hard enough, too. We threw 3 fastballs in a row to Turner, and he kind of fought one off, and, his Seager got a steady diet of breaking balls, and he got the strikeout. It was just, I'm sure he was trying to get that one down and off the plate. He got a pretty good swing on the second one. He pulled it foul. But, he left that one out there where, the guy got his arms extended. He's had an incredible start. We all know what he's been doing. And, he came through again for them tonight.